What's going on, guys? Seth here again at Reynolds Outdoors, and today's video I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Glock 19 Gen 5. I got a Gen 4 and a Gen 5 on the table, and I'm going to show you some of the improvements and upgrades and some things they've changed from the previous model. So first thing, I'm going to clear both models, make sure they're empty. They are. Gen 4 is, Gen 5 is. So alright, first thing you'll notice looking at the grip, they've removed the finger grooves. So they still have the aggressive stippling texture on there that I love about the Gen 4, but they removed the finger grooves. I personally didn't mind the finger grooves being on there, but it doesn't, I mean, it's still very, very comfortable. Don't think I would miss it if I went with the Gen 5. It's not that big of a deal to me that they've removed it. Another thing, they've flared or beveled out the mag well. So they made loading magazines a little bit easier, a little bit faster for you guys, especially guys that want to, you know, law enforcement, or if you shoot competitively. That makes a big difference there. So, and they've cut out right here a little bit, and they've got it hollowed out there too. So when you go to grab the magazine, you can reach up in there, change them out, or you can still drop them if you want to do it that way. So I'll show you the Gen 4. See, it still has finger grooves, and it does not have that piece cut out right there. So I think that's pretty nice that they did that. And speaking of magazines, they've changed the follower. It's the Gen 5, Gen 4 right here. So they put the orange follower in the magazine, and that's useful. Like if you're at the range and you can see the magazines on the table, or if you're somebody else with magazines, you know, orange, it's clear, it's empty. And you can also see it move down the follower where they got the cutouts back here, so you can see how many rounds you have, and you can see where the follower is at on your magazine. So pretty cool to change there, I guess. It's just like the Magpul mags have the orange followers in them as well, so I like that. And also they've added, this is the Gen 5 mag, there's the Gen 4, got a little bit more right there on the lip for you to grab and extract the empty mag and change out a new one. So, and they both still come with the Gen 5 comes with 3 magazines, 15 rounds in the 19. And the back strap still comes with the interchangeable back straps, same as the Gen 4. Everything you know, everything you love about the grips and being able to change them is still available with the Gen 5. So that pretty much covers everything about the grip, I believe. And of course the mag release, same, appears to be the same size. They didn't really change anything there. Gen 5, Gen 4. So you can see they've left it pretty much the same, but I love the mag release on the Gen 4, so I'm glad they left it the same. And you can still change it out for left-handed shooters. You can swap it over, so that's awesome. Be able to still do that. And all right, well, let's move to the trigger, which they improved greatly, I think. I mean, I love the Gen 4 trigger, or, you know, even the Gen 3, Gen 4, whatever. They're good triggers to me. I don't have too much of a hard time shooting them well, but this one has a little bit better. I'll let you hear it. There's a reset. All right, that's the Gen 5, and let's hear the difference. Just the Gen 4. Yeah, you hear that? It's kind of mushy on the Gen 4 a little bit, but here's the reset. So definitely better trigger, more crisp break, better reset, more audible reset. So they did improve that there. Still about 5.5, 6 pound trigger pull, as you would expect on the Gen 4 Glocks as well. So, all right, so they have changed the sights up a little bit. I'll show you that there. If it'll focus. Well, they've widened it out. That's the Gen 5. And there's your Gen 4. So you can see, if I hold it right, Try not to muzzle awareness, keep them pointed away. But yeah, so the front sight hasn't changed, but they did widen out the rear sight a little bit, which I like. You can pick up that sight picture a little bit faster, get on target a little bit quicker, so I like that. Let's see. And the first thing, also another first thing you notice is if you're looking at it and feel the texture of the slide, they've changed the coating on it. It's supposed to be, Glock claims it's more durable, better coating, and it's a little bit more of a, I don't want to say shiny, but it does have a little bit of a, it reflects light a little bit more than the previous generations, and I think it looks better. I like it. At first I was kind of didn't know about it, but after I've been looking at it for a few days here in the gun shop, I mean it's grown on me. I kind of like it. So that they have improved it. They didn't just make it shinier or change the coat. It's actually supposed to be more durable than previous models. So that's a good thing there. You can tell right up front they have beveled right there on the slide, similar to your 26, your Glock 26, which a lot of people, I've heard, why didn't they do that with the Gen 4s? Why didn't they do the slide like that? Well, there you go. Gen 5, they did it. They listened to you, and they beveled the edges there. So that's gonna be a little bit easier going in out of holsters and everything else. They have changed out the barrels. They put what they claim to be a more accurate barrel. And you can go to their website and they give you the full rundown on the barrel. They can explain it way better than I can, but they have changed it out there and put a more accurate barrel. And again, comes with the slide release. It's an ambi gun, so they've put it on both sides, and not only that, it sticks out a little bit farther. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just a smidge farther out from the grip, or from the grip of the handgun, so you can actuate it a little bit better there. So much better. I mean, the Gen 4 was a little bit more flush with the guns, you can see. So definitely an improvement there in ergonomics, and that's just about everything I can think of. Forgive me if I leave something out, but I did an overview. I looked up all the critical changes, and I kind of want to go over the main ones that most people would care about. And again, the finger grooves doesn't bother me. I don't think that's a big deal. I don't think it's a deal breaker or anything like that. The trigger's a big improvement. I really like the trigger. Of course, I didn't really hate the trigger, or I don't hate the trigger in my Gen 4, but they did improve it. Kind of wish I had it this trigger in my Gen 4, but I mean that's a simple swap. I mean, you can always get something aftermarket, get something even better than this one, but it's always nice to buy something out of the box and not have to change much about it. But fortunately, if you know about Glocks, the market is just saturated with aftermarket products, easy to upgrade, easy to install, very simple. And I might do some videos on that. I might get a trigger and do a drop-in video or something like that in the future. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see something like that. But well, guys, I think that's about it. Guide rod, spring assembly, everything's still the same. I'm not going to break them down. You've all seen that video of me breaking these down, showing the difference in the Gen 4 and Gen 3s, but as far as I can tell, that's just about everything they've changed. Well, there is a 1 pin there, or a 2 pin holding it together instead of the 2 pins in the Gen 4 and the pin back here, so that's another difference they've made. But other than that, I can't think of anything else. I'm probably leaving something out. Forgive me. I'm sure you guys will let me know if I am forgetting something. But great handgun. I have not shot the Gen 5, and I apologize. I can't take. It's a new gun. It's the first one we got, so I can't exactly take it out in the range and shoot it. But there's plenty of videos out there of people shooting it. But if you're already familiar with the Glock 19 or Glocks in general, you know they're awesome. They're easy to shoot well. And if you're a Glock hater, sorry, I don't know why you're even watching this video still, but I like it. Finger grooves, I mean, that's not a big deal to me, so that was the first thing I noticed, and I was kind of like, why'd they do that? But yeah, I think they did a good job with it, and I think it's, if you're looking for a everyday carry, all around just good inside the waistband, outside the waistband, home defense handgun, I still say the 19 is one of the best. But it's not the best for everyone, so definitely come in see us at Reynolds. This is the first one, and I think the only one right now we have in, but we got more coming. And then they also make it in the 17, so right now you can just get it in the 19 and the 17 models. I'm sure they'll have more to come, but this was just this 19 and 17, I believe, is just their launch models with the Gen 5. So, all right, guys. Well, if you got any more questions about the Gen 5, if there's something I left out, please let me know in the comments. And if you want to see other handguns, or maybe a comparison between other handguns, my thoughts on them, please leave us a comment, and make sure you're following us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, and we'll see you next time.